Welcome to the overview of our REST client, called PingPong. This is the final project of the React course at Rolling Scope School. In this video, we'll walk you through the application step by step, showing its functionality on screen and explaining the key details of how it was implemented. Down here you can see the footer. It gives you quick access to info about the project, the developers, and the Rolling Scope School. All of these links are interactive. You can jump straight to the developers, GitHub pages, the React course, or the school's homepage. Here, in the top right corner, we have the Sign In and Sign Up buttons. They let users access the authorized part of the app. Once you click, a modal window opens for entering your details. And notice, you can easily switch between Sign In and Sign Up right here without closing the window. The session check is handled by the getSession component, specifically by the getServerSession function. If the token is invalid or expired, this function returns 0, and the result is then used in two places. In the header, if the session is valid, the user sees the log off button, which redirects to the main page when clicked. If the session is invalid, the user continues to see the Sign In and Sign Up buttons. The session result is also used in the layout of the authorized area. If the session is not valid, the user is automatically redirected to the public zone. Our application uses a sticky header, so the Sign In and Sign Up buttons in the public zone are always visible, no matter where you are on the page. In the authorized zone, this changes. The user only sees the Sign Out button. When creating an account, the form validates the email and password, and also checks that the password isn't the same as the email. After a successful login, the user is redirected to the main page of the authorized zone. And if someone in the authorized zone tries to access a page from the public zone, they are automatically redirected back to the authorized main page. On the main page of the authorized zone, the first thing the user sees is the method selector. It shows all available HTTP options and lets you choose the one you need. To the right of it is the URL input field, where the user enters the endpoint address. To provide the rest of the data, the user works with the tabs on the left side of the page. The Headers tab allows entering, editing, or deleting header key value pairs. The Body tab lets you edit the request body, with options to delete or prettify the text. And the last one is the Code Generation tab, where the user can choose a programming language and instantly get code ready to embed into their app, with a copy button provided. Once all the request details are filled in, the user clicks Send, and the result is displayed on the right side of the page, with key parameters shown in the top header. Now let's pause and look at the request route. We copy it into the body editor and check. It contains the method, the header is encoded in base 64, and the encoded request body. The History tab shows helpful messages if no requests have been made yet. Once requests appear, the user can select any of them and click Rerun. All the parameters from that request are automatically filled into the corresponding tabs, and the user is redirected to the requests page. It's also possible to view the details of a request. Just click the Show button in the row of the request you want to inspect. Here we have the Variables tab. It displays all the variables created by the user along with their values. These variables are stored in local storage, so they remain available even after refreshing the page or logging back into the app. From here, the user can create new variables, delete them, or update their values, and every action is instantly reflected in local storage. Now let's look at how our application works with variables. For this, we use 3 helpers. The first one collects an object with all the variables. The second checks if a string contains any variables. It replaces them with their values in each string. And the third processes the variables that couldn't be handled before. These helpers are used to transform the raw data into an object that's ready to be sent. Then, inside the request sending component, we call a function to prepare this object. Finally, this prepared object is passed into handle send request, which sends the request. In this way, all variables are fully processed before the request is actually sent. Our application supports 3 languages: English, Russian, and Belarusian. As we've already shown, the header stays sticky at the top of the screen. Errors are displayed in a user-friendly format, and they can also be translated into different languages. That's it for our demo of the PingPong REST Client. See you next time.